Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Crystal Clarity. I hope you're doing well. Happy birthday, if that's probably coming up for you. What we're going to be doing, we're going to go over the full moon and Scorpio messages for y'all, kind of what the next couple weeks are going to look like, as well as what you've been working on manifesting or creating since the new moon that we just had in Aries. So getting started, we're going to jump right into it and see what is it that Taurus has been working on creating or manifesting during the last couple of weeks. So what has Taurus created over the last couple of weeks? What have you been working on manifesting? This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Okay. So it looks like, Taurus, we've got Five of Swords in the reverse with the Five of Pentacles also in the reverse. So definitely looks like you've been going through it a little bit. You've been trying to let go of the situation, but you might have just definitely had some sort of conflict with somebody else with this Five of Swords. You might have been arguing or just generally not getting along, having some sort of disagreement that could have led to some sort of falling out here, that left you feeling quite on your own in the cold, feeling like you didn't know where else to turn. But it looks like this is turning around for you. It looks like this is something that you're trying to let go of. You might even be focused on maybe reconciling, or that might be something that you're thinking about. But you're definitely trying to get yourself back to a sense of stability, a sense of, just feeling comfortable again in your life. We do have the Magician at the bottom of the deck, so it does look like this is something that you've been trying to manifest for yourself, something that you're trying to create for yourself, and you're trying to let go of the conflict, the issues that happened, and kind of the aftermath as well, where you were just kind of feeling a little bit on your own without your person. So where are you now? What is the energy for Taurus right now? The Star, yeah. So you've been focusing on your healing, that's exactly what I was saying. You're focusing on just kind of trying to get back on your feet. You might be feeling really optimistic about this, or just really feeling hopeful about life again. Like you're just kind of feeling like, what, I went through some stuff, but now I'm healing. I'm focusing on myself. I'm trying to connect with my inner feelings, and just really focus on feeling inspired again, and feeling hopeful again, feeling like you can go after whatever it is that you want to go after. What else, please, for Taurus? Eight of Swords. Okay. Well, as much as you're focused on your healing, there's definitely something that still has you kind of caught up in your mind a little bit. You're definitely still thinking a lot about something. I don't know if it's related to this past situation with this person. Like I did say, I felt like there was something where maybe you were maybe wanting to reconcile, or maybe something happened with this person where they just kind of left you, and you didn't really get the answers that you were looking for, or any sort of explanation. I'm not sure. I was getting energy from the beginning that I feel like when I was meditating, that I felt like there was something, like some sort of aha moment that you were missing, like some sort of clarity about something that you were missing, or some sort of breakthrough. And it's something that's still being kept from you in some way, whether or not you just haven't been able to you know, connect to what it is, like in your mind, or whether it's, you know, this person that needs to come in and offer you some sort of answer. I'm not sure, but it felt like because like you haven't received this clarity yet, there's definitely like some possibilities around you that you're just not aware of at this time. And so, yeah, like it looks like, you know, with this Eight of Swords, that kind of is, here's that energy again of just like not really being just very caught up in your mind. Like this is like a mind trap of just like stress and worries and different, you know, cyclical thoughts just like constantly playing over in your mind, and you're just not really able to see clearly right now that, you know, you might be the one that's holding yourself back just because you know, you are so caught up in your mind right now instead of like in the present moment, or like, you know, looking around you to see like what else is available to you. So what is about to be what are you about to be made aware of, Taurus? What is about to come into your conscious awareness? The moon could be dealing with a Pisces, potentially an Aquarius here as well. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, you know, I don't know if this is the same person that you were dealing with this Five of Swords situation, but we have the moon here and then the Six of Cups in the reverse. So there's definitely some like deep emotions here attached to someone or something from your past. Like the Six of Cups, this is a lot of nostalgia. This is kind of like living in the past, or like feeling still kind of called to something in your past. Like this might be something that was left unfinished. This might be something that you know, you're just thinking a lot about. Like you're thinking a lot about the memories, the things that went down, all of that. And there's a lot of deep emotions around this, potentially emotions that are not being brought up to the surface yet. And that's what's going to come into your conscious awareness. It's like you're going to realize like, okay, wait a minute, like I actually do still have a lot of deep hidden feelings about this person or about this situation that's keeping me held back. Like I'm very, like this is very much kind of like stuck in the past, or like letting your past govern your future choices or your current choices. So yeah, like I feel like you're about to be made aware the extent of how much this is still affecting you, I feel. So what is it, you know, full moon in Scorpio, what is it that you are looking to let go of? What do you want to release, Taurus? I feel like this is going to be, I mean, the full moon in Scorpio is always kind of a heavier full moon, more intense. But especially for you, Taurus, I do feel like you're going to be affected by this a little bit more than other signs. What is Taurus looking to let go of or release, please? We have the Six of Pentacles come out. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So yeah, this is interesting. Like this is something that you this is something that you've been focusing on here. It looks like you know, at some point or another you might have recognized that you were giving too much of yourself, too much of your time, your energy, your resources, whatever, to this situation. And I feel like, you know, that theme of give and take, you know, recognizing your own worth and recognizing when somebody's taking advantage of you, like that theme is very prominent here. And so I feel like you are kind of focused on that, and you're going to be letting go of situations or people or circumstances in which you're giving a lot of your time and energy and not really getting that fair balance, in the situation. Like, you're not getting out what it is, or you're not getting back what it is that you're putting out. This Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, for some of you, I feel like I'm getting kind of a couple things, but for some of you, I feel like this is related to feeling really lonely. You might have been kind of going it on your own for quite a while. You might have been single for a while, or just kind of like, even if you're around a lot of people, like, you could just really be feeling like lonely. Like, you don't have anybody to share yourself with, and the things that you've, the abundance you've created for yourself and that sort of thing. And so I feel like, connecting this to the Six of Pentacles, like, you might have put yourself in situations where you were really giving out a lot because you were hopeful, like, that maybe this was going to be the person, or this was going to get you somewhere as far as like finding that connection that you're hoping for. And so I think some of you may have recognized like how much you were maybe putting too much effort into situations where, just because you were lonely, or just because you were like hoping for companionship with this person, and not realizing that maybe that person, the other people or whatever, were taking advantage of you, or were just like not really in the same space to give what it was that you were looking for. And so you're looking to kind of cut that out. Like, you're like, okay, I'm not going to just like go after things, or like put all my energy or effort into things just because I'm lonely, or just because I'm looking for companionship. For others of you, this could be work related, in the sense that, like, you might be just like really overdoing it in work because you're hoping to be, I don't know, like fairly compensated for that. But you might not be getting like what you deserve out of that, like if you're really putting a lot of your time and effort into something because you're hoping to, manifest all of this financial stability for yourself, or financial abundance for yourself, you might just be like really overdoing it. And then on top of that, like to the point of like burnout, but then on top of that, just like not really receiving, what you deserve out of that situation. So you're looking to let go of all of that. And that's a really good thing to see here. Like, that you're starting to value your own self-worth, or at least that's what you're looking to kind of grow here. Like, you don't want to devalue yourself in any way, by just like putting so much of yourself into things where you're not really getting what you deserve out of it. And that's fair, right? So what is going to help you let go? What's going to help you let go or release here? I said in the beginning that I felt like there was something that was just like getting in the way of your ability to clearly see the possibilities you have in front of you. And it's interesting, the Three of Wands came out in the reverse. So, there just might be kind of like some aimlessness, some directionlessness, lack of direction, lack of kind of not being really sure where to go, or just like kind of lack of initiative of like, like what is meant for me, like what should I be like moving towards, that sort of energy. We also have the Ten of Cups here though. So I feel like, when you spend some time like with this moon, this conscious, this information that's going to come into your conscious awareness, I feel like you're going to really discover a lot about yourself when it comes to what it is that you really want in a love and connection. Like, what does your like dream connection look like, and not in the sense of like, what can I offer this person? Like, you're going to be looking, finally, it feels like, from a place of like, what is it that I want? What is it that I value in a connection? Not just looking at like what you can do for others, but like what they can do for you as well. And I feel like you're going to learn a lot about, like what it is that you really want out of a connection, like what that end goal, connection looks like for you. And that's what's going to really help you in turn kind of pick and choose, like, be able to better discern like who you should be spending your time and energy on. Like you're going to kind of recognize, like, after deeply looking at, what qualities are important to me, what do I really value the most in a connection? What do I really want the most out of a connection? Like once you do all of that, I feel like that's what's going to help you discern in the future, like who to spend your time and energy on. So yeah, that's really great to see here. What else? What are the outside influences or outside resources that are available to you as you're going through all of this? What are the outside influences for Taurus, please? All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we've got the Devil in the reverse with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. That's the third six that we had come out, 3 6s. So definitely look up that angel number, see what that kind of means to you. But this Devil in the reverse, this, like I said, there is something holding you back, right? Like I felt that in the beginning, and then we have the 8 of Swords here, and then here we have the Devil. So, you might have just kind of been getting caught up in like negative influences or just negative thought patterns on your own, kind of just letting that shadow side of yourself, just kind of pull you in, pull you down. You might have believed stuff about yourself or believed stuff about the situation, and where you were like, no, like this is what I should be doing because this is what's going to bring me what I'm looking for. But really you didn't see that it was like the devil in disguise, but with the Devil in the reverse, it does look like you're aware of this devil. You're aware that you have something negatively influencing you, it could be a person, it could be a substance, it could be a behavior you're engaging in, a thought pattern you're engaging in. Definitely feels like you're very mentally stuck right now. So it could be just like you're just cycling through like a lot of negative thoughts right now. But that's what's stopping you here. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. This is your energy, the Knight of Earth. So, you're not making any movement right now. And it's because this devil is still kind of around you. And it looks like, if you spend a little bit more time trying to connect to that side of yourself and kind of get to the bottom of like, okay, why are these thoughts coming up for me right now? You're going to be able to kind of release and allow yourself to break free from this energy a little bit, and then in turn be able to move forward. We also have the 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so it looks like there's just like a lot of distractions around you as well, a lot of things that may look really good on the surface but in reality aren't the best option for you, and that could be causing you a lot of confusion as well, where you're just kind of like, I don't know what it is that I'm supposed to be going towards. Like this looks nice, that looks nice, but the message of the 7 of Cups is always that you need to kind of push through the mental fog, the mental confusion, and just really try to connect to the option that's going to bring you the most fulfillment. Like even if it takes longer to get there, even if it's a little bit more challenging or doesn't have like an immediate payout, you want to move towards the thing that's going to bring you the most fulfillment at the end of the road. And so it looks like, with the 7 of Cups in the reverse, you might be making that connection finally, or like getting close to making that connection, or at least are aware, like, okay, like I have all these choices around me. I'm just going to kind of like quietly reflect and meditate and try to figure out like which option's best for me. So I don't know, this seems like some good energy here for you, Taurus. Let's see what the advice is. What's the advice for Taurus? Okay, yeah, so we've got illuminate and wisdom, both of which that came out in the reverse. So like this is very clearly telling me, at least to me, that you have some sort of inner wisdom, some sort of inner clarity on the situation already. You just need to like draw attention to it, like look for it. This devil makes it difficult to truly connect to higher thoughts because we're being kind of pulled into the darkness, into the shadow. But you do have the information that you need. You just basically need to shine some light on it. We also have self-love at the bottom of the deck, also in the reverse. So it looks like you could benefit from trying to give yourself a little bit of love, give yourself some empathy throughout the situation, trying to be very understanding and, just taking care of yourself as you go through this. What else for Taurus, please? Oh God. Okay. So we've got transformation that came out with believe. So yeah, you might be going through a bit of a transformative period here, just in the sense that, we do have the moon here. We also have the devil. So it does feel like you're kind of dealing with some intense emotions. Again, the moon being what's about to be coming into your conscious awareness. It looks like you are going to be made aware of a lot of deep inner emotions. This is also connecting to your intuition as well, I should say, which speaking to this idea of having the wisdom that you need within you, this is connecting to your intuition and really listening to your inner wisdom. But also, believing in your intuition, believing in yourself, believing in what it is that you're trying to manifest here. Truth. Yeah, believing in your truth, and allowing that to carry you forward. Because again, like I said, like it does feel like there might be just like a lot of like kind of stagnant past energy from the Six of Cups going on within you, and you might be basing a lot of your behaviors, your patterns, your beliefs, based off of like this past energy, right? So there's a need to kind of like clear all of that out and connect to, what your truth is now, here in this present moment. What else, please, for Taurus? All right, we have you're very close to achieving your goal. Yeah, so whatever it is that you're trying to manifest here, you are, going to get there, it looks like. You know, especially like from the beginning energy, it does feel like you're trying to kind of manifest some healing, manifest some like positivity, some hope in your life again, just feeling very like inspired and, you know, like ready to go after your dreams. So, you know, you are going to get there. It does just look like you have some healing to do, some, you know, connecting with your deep inner emotions, as well as just kind of like analyzing and looking a little bit at your connections to others, and, you know, really focusing on this 10 of Cups energy. Like, what is it that, you know, is at the end of your rainbow when it comes to your connections? Like, what is it that you really, really desire and want in like a dream connection? And then believing that that's possible. You know, you don't have to settle for less. All right, so that was it. That was the reading. Thank you so much for being here, Taurus, and we'll see you in a couple weeks for the new moon reading. Bye, guys.